Good afternoon and welcome to Varsity. I'm Ryan Aber, joined by Bob Prisbilla. Today we're going to talk about the state wrestling tournament coming up this weekend at State Fair Arena. Bob, what's the main storyline heading into this weekend's tournaments?
Well, this is the fourth straight year that I'm going to be out there for the tournament, and I think last year you really couldn't top that drama. There was the potential for four-time state champions, and not only was there potential for it, it ended up happening with Chris Perry from Stillwater, Dallas Bailey of Catoosa, Jared Patterson of Cushing, and Ladd Rupp of Perry. This year, you don't really have that dynamic, so what you start to realize is how great a team like Perry is. I believe they're going for their 38th state championship this weekend, and our colleague Matt Patterson has wrote a tremendous story chronicling the longevity of Perry in Friday's paper. And something that he wrote is that in the last 50 years, every member of the varsity team has a state title. It's just incredible.
That's amazing. And then you look at some other things to watch for this weekend. Another town that's got some pretty good tradition, Tuttle, qualified, I believe, all 14 of their wrestlers for the state tournament.
Yeah, that's just amazing. I'm not sure how many times it's been done, but it's crazy to think you have all 14 guys competing at state. And the Tigers won state last year, and then coming into this year, they want to win dual state, they want to win the regionals, and of course, they want to win state. They've got the first two. Now it's just time for that final one. And what talking with Coach Matt Serber, something that they get to do that no one else is going to be able to do, they get to warm up like it's a normal match because they have all 14 kids. So that's kind of something that's really cool, and it's kind of really special.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch those two teams perform. Talking about individuals, it was a good weekend last week at regionals. For Carl Albert, had, I believe, 5 wrestlers make the regional finals. 4 won it. All 5 of those guys are going to be competing at state this week.
Yeah, you know, Coach Faye Barnett thought his team was 1 year away from making some really big news, but it's turned out his sophomores and juniors have really developed faster than he thought. And like you said, they have 5 competing in state, 4 that won regional. And I think the one you really have to watch is Jared Porter. He's a defending state champion, and he is also signed with Central Michigan.
It'll be fun to watch the action this weekend. Bob, thanks for joining us, and thank you, and check us out every day at newsok.com/varsity for the best high school coverage anywhere.